for staying with us. Now, if you love the Indian heritage, here's a rather heartbreaking story. The largest ever cave paintings site discovered so far in Tamil Nadu way back in the year 2004 is yet to be declared a protected site. In other words, the paintings that depict the history of Tamil Nadu need some cover. Pir Muhammad has this special report.
This painting, which shows the self-defense of our ancestors, is crying for attention and care. So are there nearly 500 such cave paintings in Purivarai, the biggest rock art site of Tamil Nadu, located in the Nilgiris-Erode border. You have to trek a few kilometers into the jungle from Karikiyur to reach this visual treat. Gandhi Rajan, the man who discovered the painting, says no protection from vandalism or natural disasters is an insult to India's history and heritage.
Nearly 180 feet and 20 feet high, it was painted. More than 500 images are painted only in red and white ochre. See, the painting dated from Neolithic period. Also we have paintings from megalithic period and also historical period.
The state government may have spent a lavish 380 crore rupees of public money in the name of Tamil heritage at the World Classical Tamil Conference. But what is more meaningful and urgent seems to be caught in red tape.
About Karikiyur, we have heard some interesting reports, and we have also sent our team to have a look at it. And as of now, we have 2 or 3 proposals in the pipeline for declaration. And as and when we find that those sites are of importance historically, culturally or aesthetically, we take action to have them declared so that they are also brought under our protection and purview.
Karikiyur is not the only site crying for help. Padiyantal and Tenkunam in Virupuram district, Vellerikombai in Nilgiris, Thirumalai in Dindigul district and Usilampatti in Madurai district are some of the other 35 sites which deserve recognition and protection for some time now. In Chennai, with Pir Muhammad, Ramanathan for NDTV Hindu.
And art historian K.T. Gandhi Rajan joined us and spoke to us about the importance of this particular site and the urgent need for the involvement of the ASI.
Approach to ASI, they sent some archaeologists with me. I took them to the Nilgiri rock art site.
Okay.
They saw the site and they sent some report to the head office. I don't know what the report they have sent, that I don't know. But there is no development after that. But it's very important site. After Bhimbetka, here in Tamil Nadu, we have very big site. Nowhere else in India we have this much of a big site. So the ASI should protect the site.
On to some national news. First, our Home Secretary said it, and the Pakistani Foreign Minister compared him to Hafiz Saeed. And now it's the National Security Advisor of India, Shiv Shankar Menon, who has gone a step further. He says that the Headley interrogation clearly showed links between the Pakistan official establishment and terrorism. According to New Delhi, this nexus is only getting stronger.
For us, it's been brought home most recently by what we learned from Headley, which confirmed many of the things that we knew before. And it's really the links with the official establishment and with existing intelligence agencies. It's that nexus which makes it a much harder phenomenon for us to deal with. Unfortunately, what we know and what we see suggests that these links or this nexus will not, in fact, be broken soon. If anything, it's getting stronger.
Meanwhile, in Kabul, in Afghanistan, where international leaders are present for the largest such gathering since the 1970s, Foreign Minister S.M. Krishna has said that we cannot be selective while dealing with terrorism.
The international community should also ensure that there is no selectivity in dealing with terrorism. Terrorism cannot be compartmentalized. As President Karzai said today, it is the vicious common enemy we face. Today, one cannot distinguish between Al-Qaeda and plethora of terrorist organizations which have imbibed the goals and techniques of Al-Qaeda. It is therefore essential to ensure that support, sustenance, and sanctuaries for terrorist organizations from outside Afghanistan are ended forthwith.
In news news from the state of Andhra Pradesh. The action in the Chandrababu Naidu drama had temporarily shifted to the Aurangabad airport, where the former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and his party men were refusing to board a plane arranged for them by the Maharashtra government. But they have been successfully flown out now. Earlier, TDP leaders and members were lying on the tarmac in protest, and policemen were forcibly putting each person on the 100-seater Air India plane. But at the airport, Shiv Sena workers were also protesting amid the heavy police bandobast. 4 days after the TDP chief's arrest, the Maharashtra government dropped charges against him and intended to fly him and his large entourage of party men back to Hyderabad. Home Minister R.R. Patil said that they had no reason to keep him in custody endlessly. The former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister had been arrested for violating prohibitory orders in Dharmabad, Maharashtra. The Bihar Assembly turned war zone today as opposition MLAs started hurling tables and even came to blows. A war of words between the BJP MLAs who raised slogans over price rise and the RJD members who demanded a CBI probe against Nitish Kumar turned ugly, resulting in a rather chaotic scene. In international news, the situation down under just doesn't seem to get better. Another Indian has been attacked in Australia, and this time as a punishment for playing Good Samaritan. Bharat Thapar was beaten up by a group in Melbourne on Monday night when he tried to help another Indian. His condition is believed to be very critical. Thapar reportedly saw the group beating another Indian man, and that's when he tried to intervene, but they turned towards him and beat him so badly that he landed up in the hospital himself. On to some sports news now. A quick cricket update. After Sri Lankan batsmen put a huge total of 520 runs on the board, it was the turn of bowlers to produce the early breakthrough. And doing the same, comeback man Lasat Malinga struck in the very first over of the Indian innings when he trapped Gautam Gambhir leg before wicket. And when Sehwag and Dravid looked set to build a partnership, Rahul Dravid fell short of his crease while trying to go for a non-existent run and took the long walk back to the pavilion. Earlier, Rahul Dravid and Virender Sehwag survived some hostile Lankan bowling under overcast conditions to start the consolidation work as India crossed the 50-run mark. Sehwag seems all set now to make a century as well. But it may have been the spin wizard Muthiah Muralidharan's last test, but he treated himself with a wicket of master batsman Sachin Tendulkar. The day ended with India at 140 for 3 at stumps on day 3. Now, have you ever fenced your way up the ranks? Well, Chennai's Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium saw the likes of one such game play with the inauguration of the first ever South Asian Fencing Championship.
Seven flags flying high and a total of 168 fencers proudly representing their nations from all over South Asia. This was a sight to see at the Nehru Indoor Stadium. The idea for Chennai to play host to this first South Asian Championship was conceived by the Federation right after the World Championships in Paris, as the city neither lacked the facilities nor equipment for this expensive game.
Chennai, first we hold Commonwealth Championship in 2006 and equipments are lying here, and other places are very busy for the preparation of Indian teams for participation in the Commonwealth Championship and the preparation of Asian teams.
This is the second such tournament held in India. The first was in 2006 during the Junior Commonwealth Games, and Chennai played host then too.
So fencing is just a royal game. In our early times, our greatest was Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, one of the greatest talwarbaz, I think, in our country as well in the abroad, and Rani Lakshmibai and Tatya Tope, one of the finest. It's just a royal game. It's not a new game in India.
As many as 7 teams played fence, including Pakistan, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and even the not-so-experienced Nepal. In a country where cricket is definitely the more dominating game, fencing is yet another game that is truly struggling to come up in the ranks and, of course, popularity here in India. And with Chennai hosting only 2 other tournaments so far, it looks like this delicate game, fencing, has a long way to go before it is truly recognized and appreciated. In Chennai, Natasha for NDTV Hindu.
We'll hope to see more of the sport here in Chennai at least. Now on to what the birdies from Bollywood tell us. She may have piled on the pounds recently, but Bebo is all set to shrink back to size 0. Kareena Kapoor is looking to add another 0 to her pretty impressive list of them. Yes, she will be once more on Karan Johar's strict orders, be recreating the cushion that grabbed the headline for Kajol's next short-term Shaadi.
It's produced by Karan, and I think it's a special movie, and I'm sure people will enjoy it.
Saif may be butting into this particular decision considering how much he loves Bebo's curves. We hear Bebo's been told if she wants to star opposite Gen Next Imran Khan as opposed to Gen Pass Saif, she will have to zero in on some serious slimming down. But it's not just Kareena's rapidly shrinking size that's diminishing her boyfriend's mood. Turns out Bebo's tapping a size 0 on some other fronts as well, namely her maternal instinct. She may have got some practice on the sets of Stepmom, but rumors say that Bebo is far from comfortable playing a stepmom in real life. Perhaps that's the reason Saif decided to spend some solo time in London with ex-wife Amrita Singh and his kids Sara and Ibrahim, sons his lady love.
Yes, we are here. And happy? Yes, very much so.
Well, safe to say right now that size isn't everything, though we're not sure that Kareena's got that memo as yet.
Size 0 is actually now a national phenomenon. I think everyone's talking about it worldwide.
In Mumbai, Beverly White for NDTV. So which of the Khans has she pleased? Size 0 will perhaps say. Now we may have bid our goodbyes to the Jabulanis, the Vuvuzelas and the Makarapa hats, but FIFA 2010 perhaps will always remind us of Shakira's pop number Waka Waka, and it clearly has infected everyone from the old to the little ones as well, in fact the babies as well. We leave you with a video which I assure will make you wonder or just laugh out loud. Thanks for watching. Good night.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on.